So it's all right to change if you need to. They do say explore maybe one or two up for free ideas at the start, just so you know that you're ruling things out and you know you've tried it. So I was getting a bit bored, to be honest. I don't know why. Facial hair was calling me, man. It was like, just do me. That's a bit wrong. But anyway, so I started looking at facial hair. Again, looking at systems, right? You can see there's different ways of portraying it. It's been done before. And seeing where you find mustaches and famous people or really crazy ones. These two, I swear they're brothers, Gandalf and that other geezer. What's his name? Harry Potter. Dumbledore, yeah. Okay, so looking at iconic films, looking at iconic people, looking at, I like this style as well, so looking at different styles. So, next. Then we got to some trippy stuff. What is that? I thought that was quite funny because it was different. I've not seen that before. Facial hair on ladies, and Ian really liked that idea. I don't know why. I think I explore it a little bit more in the next one. Okay, no, we'll come. So yeah, November. Obviously everyone knows about November. I'm still going through that phase now. Don't know why. And seeing if there's like trends. So November is a big trend. So seeing how that could appeal to the target audience. Everyone knows about November, especially young people that like to grow their moustache in November. So seeing what the target audience could be. Now the latch, I came across the latch. I looked at locations. So first I looked at what kind of countries have different kind of styles of beard. So India would have the big thing, French is like a handlebar, yeah, Mexico is this one, China, yeah, the little thing. So different countries. Then I started looking at alphabets, so the name of them, so naming them in alphabetical order. Adolf Hitler, Barry White, Charles Darwin. What? How is that Darwin? Einstein, Freddie Mercury. Yeah, so different names. Then names of styles, so it could be the names of the people with the moustache or the names of the styles of the moustache. So the anchor, the bulb or whatever. Yeah, so you get that point. So that was the last.
So you basically just started looking at different ways that you can categorise them.
Right, then I started looking at, I think this is where I went wrong, or I went right, I don't know. I looked at something that had already been done, and I think that influenced me hugely. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because I kind of stuck to that style. I really liked this book idea and how delicate it was, and it's a one-off, because it's got all these materials in it. This is actually just a load of cotton thread that's just been stuck on. Looking at that, what's that called, pipe thingy, pipe cleaner. And yeah, so how you can portray it, and they did it looking at the names of the people with it, so Santa Claus, the Walrus, and stuff like that. So I really like that. So I went, next I went to looking at artists actually after that. So this guy, Ronald. So if you can look at artists, it's always a good thing to just incorporate people that use the style. So Ian showed me this guy, and he does a lot of posh people, soldiers, which all seem to have mustaches. So I looked at doing my own thing like that on the next page. That's my dad. It says my dad in ink. So looking at different media, obviously they like you to use different mixed media or different media. Seeing how I can portray these people. Yeah, that's it. It's nice. So looking at now developing the style. How am I going to portray this style? And I really like the use of this felt tip with ink, messy kind of style. So I was liking that, and then next. Looking at formats now, still using those same people, but portraying it in a different more feel, different format. So that was that. Again, looking at a different style now. This is the exploration stage. So you can say that before I was researching the topic, and now I'm looking at developing, creating a style. That took ages, so I just went, no, forget that. So if you go to the next one, yeah, this one gets stuck. And if you see, it says, just pull. Alright, so again, looking at different ways of doing things, using this as the mustache, the stick would be the nose. Again, just playing about I haven't got anything in my head right now. It's still just mess about. Then looking at what I saw in the book, how I could incorporate that. Yeah.
I didn't expect that texture.
Bland. Yeah, so then
Oh, that's
again,
lovely.
yeah, it's crazy. So still developing.
Is that the guy from...
It's just China, man. Okay, now you're here. Okay, so now I'm still developing, looking at photography this time, using photography with obviously pen, and seeing how I can incorporate it, and making the facial hair more abstract now. So abstracting the subject matter. That's what I'm doing. There are a load of circles, there's stripes, pinstripes. So yeah, being a bit comical.
His mustache guy.
Yeah. Shaved it off, didn't you?
Yeah, shame the school.
Okay, more. That's Lucy in here with her Hagrid,
I should do that all the time.
Hagrid beard.
Oh, this thing's so
Yeah, don't worry about that. Okay, so now this is the important bit, I think. After the exploration stage, I went to. Have they told you to lay out your collection in front of you? Have you been told to do that yet? Ben stresses that a lot. He says, get your subject matter, either draw them, represent them, however, just rough, cut them out and just lay them on the table, just see physically how you can set it out. Yeah. So that's what I did, and I set it out on my table, just did a load of them, all the mustaches, facial hair that I could think of, and then kind of laid it out in a graph system first. The chinny chin chins would just be your chinny chin chin hair. The side burners would just be like the on the side, no beard. The bushy ones would just be kind of Hagrid style, big, massive. The full groomers would be your mustache, your beard, everything, and the top tashes would just be your tashes. So I kind of got a system going, my own system, kind of made it up. It doesn't have to be true, it can just be whatever you want. And it went from casual to hairy Mary. So it was an extreme system as well, like a system of craziness at the same time. So the sorting process, I just photographed these things laid down on the table so they can see what I was doing. Now it comes to actually getting the final ready. So what I was thinking of is doing a book. I knew I wanted to do a book, so I these are the things that I cut out, I just stuck them all in. So they've been stuck into my categories. Right, now I knew I wanted to use ink, so they were all done in pen. I've just changed my media to ink, literally done them all again. I made any changes that I needed to. That's the pattern work that you saw from the mixed media, sorry. Like you can see it's becoming more abstract with the lines, it's not realistic at all. And now, I looked at how I'm going to arrange it. So this is the creation of my book. I started with brainstorming kind of the layouts. I thought I'd have double page spreads on all the pages. So one side would have like a top tip on how to groom your hair. So it's kind of a gentleman's guide on facial hair. So this is how to groom your hair, and on this side you'd have like all the illustrations of the certain category of hair. So then I looked at how it's going to work. Literally such a rough, quick prototype. So title page, tip, title, that all the way, and the back, I just had a picture. So I went for this. I wanted it to be kind of classy, so I stuck to black and white, and it's really simple, it's clean, and it's got a wallpaper kind of background, you know, classy kind of sophistication factor. So literally, I was just saying I need to make my type bigger, so just making a note there, saying the order's wrong, something needs to change, making notes there. Something about side burners. Yeah. So that was the first kind of prototype. And then I thought with it I could present a poster. So That was kind of a bigger scale as well. That got blown up quite big actually. That's the small version. That's that. Looking at doing it in a grid system again, but with colour this time, so not just in black and white. But anyway, the end result was just a really small guide to facial hair. Now it's just simple, nothing to it. Just really black and white, plain, clean, small book. And that was the back of it, and I don't think there's anything on the other page. Is that it? There's that on the other page. That's it really. So if you want to pass that around and just see, it's basic. It's like nothing to it, but still that's it did well in the project. So you're gonna look at it. And yeah, so that was facial hair collection.
Any questions?
Any questions?
Yeah, so what you guys understand from Shay now, what you was talking about, you know? What you guys understand from him now? Did you understand anything specific, like the process, like the way to get to somewhere? You understand that, yeah? That you have to spread them all out. If it doesn't work, spread them again. If it doesn't work, rip them apart, spread them again.
The key thing
So
is
part
to
of the
just,
process.
Yeah, just be loose. Like, don't have. It's. I know, like when you get the project, you think, yeah, okay, I want to do that. I think that'd be a good idea. Like straight away, I have it all the time.
Yeah.
I'm sure everyone does. But just keep it to the side. Just be open at the beginning.
And you don't have to think of actual objects because I started out collecting facial expressions, but in the end I collected colour, so it's not necessarily something that you can actually like grab hold of. You just kind of think outside the box.
But this sketch was quite a good example of how at the beginning you just got all these things, all these ideas, and everything's just there, and then it's quite nice to show you how the sketchbook how it kind of just comes together and then you just go off and align and sort it.
Do you have ideas of what you want to do right now?
Few ideas, but the problem is I've got so many ideas that literally Ian
That's a
just
good
came
thing.
round,
Yeah, that's
he
a good
looked at
thing,
my
yeah.
spider diagram and just sort of wanted to walk away because it was too much for him to unpack.
Wow. Oh god. So what's your best? What do you think your best ideas are? Where you're thinking?
Soundtracks at the moment and composers.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Are you into that? Okay, musical stuff.
Something alternative.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of that?
I've not heard of that.
It's
Well,
cool.
one guy did, actually, Daniel, he did music, but it wasn't the actual music itself, it was the kind of the effect of music. So what he did is, he got a speaker, and he got this, he made gooey paint, so PVA and acrylic, mixed it, yeah, and he put it on top, and then it was a really big sound system. So what he did is play different tracks, different feels, and just photographed the way the glue kind of bounced up. And there was all these colours, and we put them all together in a grid. They look really nice together, and these, he blew it up like A1, so it was like a massive poster just of all this colour. It was really nice. So that's an idea. Say again?
It's not Daniel Flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah, how much version of it?
Oh really? Is it that? Daniel Flowers? No. Flowers is Daniel Flowers.
Yeah, Dan.
He's here.
In the
Isn't it?
blue coat.
Oh right, yeah, no. He's so it was Daniel. Oh, Daniel. The one that sits under pizza man.
Cake making.
Cake making. Yeah, cake making. But yeah, you went to college with Daniel Flowers. Did you too? What? Just yourself? Okay. What college is it? Beeston. Okay. Do you still know him? Do you talk to him? Okay, cool.
Might as well, innit? It's going on YouTube.
Have you got any ideas? You know what you want to do?
I'm thinking of doing shells because I have a shell collection and that's
Shells.
nice.
Ooh.
Look at like the textures as well.
Well, that's